Hi, it's Jess here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm going to do another scan and cut video, and what I want to do is cut out stamped images. Stamped sentiments, sorry. I've already done stamped images. That one I overstamped, so that shouldn't be a problem. So lots of people, and I do it as well, fussy cut around sentiments. Now, I know some people find that a little bit difficult. My sister always says, I can't do it. It looks rubbish when I do it. So thought we'd have a go at using the machine to do it. I watched Apple Level 53. She's absolutely brilliant. I've learned everything I know from her, basically. But I thought I'd have a go. And these are my favourite journal sentiment set that I've got. I think this one's going to be a little bit more difficult, and do you know what? I haven't had a practice. I'm just gonna do it. So I've brought in this. I think this will be a little bit easier for you to see what I'm doing. I don't want to change the way that the camera's set up, so I think that you'll be able to see things a bit better if I do use this sort of slightly on a slant. Okay, so as you know, if you've watched my videos before, I've told you before that the scan and cut looks for an outline, and we can cut things out with a little bit of a margin and without. Let me show you what I mean. I've got some previously cut ones. That's cut out with no margin, and that one's cut out with a little margin, and it's cutting out with a little margin that we're going to use for this. You're going to need a pencil, and if you're like me, blind as a bat, you're going to need your glasses. Right, so looking at these, this is written in grown-up joined-up writing, so the HAPPY, no, the APPY is all joined together, and the IRTHDAY is all joined together. So the scan and cut will recognise that as a single element. But the B is not attached. The Y is attached to the B there. The H isn't attached. So what I need to do is attach it. Now this one's quite easy. There's only a little bit there to attach and a little bit there to attach. I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm just going to draw a line there so that they are joined up, and then this will be rubbed out afterwards. So now there's a single line, and when we put in the margin, it should go all the way around it. Should. So that's what I've got to do here. So I've got to join, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! I've got to join the G to the O, the F to the Y, and that should be quite simple. I'm just going to join those two together there, two little tails there, and I'll just join that up there, and that'll recognise that. Might even actually go across there. So I've joined up there and there and there. Again with here, I've got to join these. There's no join there, and there isn't a join there. So I'm going to join this on there. The A's got to be joined. I'm going to join the A on there. I'm going to join the T on there. So now I'm going to join that to there, actually, because there isn't an outline there. So now that should be, oh no, that OTE isn't joined. It's a good job I noticed that. So I'm going to go up here. And I might do that for that one. This one's a bit more definitely single words. We'll ignore that because we can tell the machine to ignore that over stamping. So we can join the tail of the T to the top of the A, and that can go up to there, and that can go up to there. So those are joined, and hopefully that will work. These a little bit more difficult because no letters are joined. So I'm going to join that tail to there, join that tail to there, and then I'm just going to do little tails along the bottom of each letter and the top of each letter to join them up. Like so. Can you see that? So basically just joining in. That one's joined there. Going along the bottom of the letter. I'm doing a slight curve. To join each letter together. And then we'll see how the machine picks that up. I'm not going to do any more. I'm just going to do those three actually, because otherwise we'll be here forever. So I'll cut them out. I can do those at my leisure. So let's see what happens now. So that's got to go on my mat. So take my dust cover off. I'll stick this on my mat. That's going to go down slightly below the 6 inches, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to cut it off there, and that keeps it in nicely. I'm going to use my I'm actually realising I'm going to do this separately because this is cardstock. This is basic white cardstock, ordinary, not thick. It's about 200 GSM. This is 120 GSM paper, and I'm not going to put it on together because the auto blade will work out what the depth of this card is, and then it will move on to this, and it might cut it too much, it might rip. So I'm not going to do that. So press my home button, press OK for the carriage to go where I want it, mount, and then we're just going to scan, direct cut, save to the machine. It's already set at 12 by 6, so we're going to start, and then it's going to scan and we're going to see what it shows up. So I'm going to zoom in on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So we can see there it's scanned it, so we go OK. So now we need to move our arrows so that it's just on the paper. There we go. And then we preview what is it going to show. And I'm going to zoom in to 400 so we can see that it has outlined all of the happy birthday, has outlined all of the just a note. Oh, I didn't add the Y to the J. It's picked up that thing, but we can delete that. Not done the Y to the J. So we'll leave that one out, but it has picked up all the others as an outline nicely. Yep, that'll do. Okay, so I'm going to press OK. Happy with that. So now we're going to go to edit, and I'm going to delete just a note because I didn't do it properly. See, the J was separate. Get rid of that. Okay, so we're happy with everything else. And then we're going to add our outline. So if I add an outline there, you can see where the outline is. So that's just a 0.04 outline. I can go bigger if I want a slightly bigger one. Seems to be something weird going on the end here. That's because I haven't connected the Y with the U either. So I might just edit up here. See, that's showing as a separate thing. I zoom in and go to 400. I've made a mistake. We go along here. And I forgot to join the Y with the U. So I don't want that. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete that. So it's just going to cut 2 out. Have I still got my outlines? No, add my outlines. Because I decided not to do that. There we go. Okay. Now it's processing, and I'm gonna cut. So I'm gonna zoom you back out. So we can see it cut. So now I know the mistakes on the other two that I've made. This is, honestly, first time I've done this. So I've no idea how it's going to look because I have literally never done this. I decided, why have a practice? Let's just film it. Just show you how easy it is to follow someone's instructions and create something. So Apple Lover 53 is brilliant. She does everything really well, and I have followed her. Well, I know her as well. So there we go. Okay, finish cutting. I then press the home button. And we'll dismount and let's have a little look, see what we've got. Oh, looking good. How cool is that? Let me put it on a black background so you can see better. A dirty black background. I do apologise. Look how cool that is. Just a note. I love it. And there is pencil marks on it. I'll just rub them out. I will just rub them out. Let's get their happy birthday up. I have fussy cut these when I've used this set before. But again, I think you can see that against the grey background. That's just wonderful. I love it. And I say I just can hardly see on that one where the pencil marks are because it was quite subtle. I think I only had to join it up in one place. Oh, and there. So that's the 2 pencil marks gone. Fab. Few more pencil marks on this. But if I just rub them out, I know you can't see me rubbing them out. I'm rubbing them out with my little trusty rubber. And now that is lovely. Loving it. So now I'm going to put this one on and see how that works. And this was one where every single letter was not joined. Mount me mat. My idea is to do like a whole sheet's worth, and you know, rather than a centimetre at a time. So we're going to scan, direct cut, direct to the machine, 12 by 6, black and white. There we go, job's a good one. Yeah, so I thought I could stamp them all and just have them on my desk for when I need a sentiment. And I know sometimes you want them in different colours, but often you just stamp in black to go on a card. So loving that. Okay, it's going to have an awful lot of mat. That's why it's taking so long, because it scanned the mat and there's all sorts of marks on the mat because it's a year old, and so it's picking all those up. So that is why it's took so long. Okay, so now we need to, you can see all the marks there on the mat. We need to bring that in both sides. Let me zoom in again on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. And put them up there so I don't lose them. There we go, so we've just pulled in, so we're isolated there. Go to preview, and this is where we should see what it's picked up. If we go to 400, it's picked up a few little marks around here. I don't know what they are. I don't know if you can. I don't know what they are, but it has gone all the way around the words. So I'm happy with that. So we'll go OK, and then in the edit function I can get rid of those bits I don't want. So we're going to go to edit, happy with that one. Want to get rid of that. Want to get rid of that one. Happy with that one. Happy with that one. Don't want that one. So we're all sorted. So we'll go OK now, and now we're going to add our little margin. So that's added just a little margin, and I'm wondering if, for my junk journals, if I don't want them a bit bigger. So, so that is tiny little margin. That's what the 0.04 is like. I'm thinking I might go a little bit bigger to have a word on a junk journal. So let's see what that looks like. So we want to cut, and we'll start, and we'll see what we get. And for junk journaling, I can do a whole sheet of these because I will always want them in soft suede on tea dye paper. Nearly always want that. So there we go. So now finish cutting. Okay, I press the home button, say I don't care about saving it, and then let's pull this off. And then we've got my memories. I'll zoom in a minute. Get them all off. Love, love, love. So let me just zoom in a tad and show you there how that's come out. And yeah, I could cut that, but that's really quite nice and neat, and I'm quite happy to do a sheet of these and have them in my journals. Let me just rub out those pencil marks, and you can see them without the pencil. Bear with, talk amongst yourselves. There we go. That is with the pencils cut out as well. Love it. So that's it. That is cutting out sentiments. Very happy with the way they are. I think that is another great use of my Scan & Cut. So hope that was useful. Give me a like and subscribe. Go and check out Apple Lover 53 as well. She shows all sorts of things. She uses the Canvas workspace. So you've got this, and I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah, she is absolutely brilliant. So do check her out. And I'll be with you again very soon with another video. I might even use some of these in a journal. Okay, bye for now.